All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this 45-minute full body wake up flow. If you're familiar with this class, if you've taken other ones or seen them on this YouTube page, this is very beginner friendly, really mostly focusing on waking up the body. So lots of stretching. We're gonna start off really slow and we will end standing so that it's easier to keep going with the day. So think of this as like a really lightly inclining on ramp to the day. I'll give lots of options so you can find what feels right in your body today. But as always, if something I offer isn't available to you or just isn't feeling best this morning, I always want you to use your own intuition and listening to your body. So feel free to mix it up, even if it's not something that I offer. You might want a cat to practice with. You might want 2 yoga blocks if you like to practice with blocks, but you won't need them for anything we're doing together. So I mentioned I put a playlist in the chat box. I'm going to press play on it now if you're going to follow along. We're going to make our way down onto our backs. You can get started in your favorite laying down on your back position. Take your time getting there. And as you start to get comfortable, bring your hands somewhere where they can rest lightly. And just give yourself a couple breaths here to settle into the morning, to notice the way your body feels today. Notice the places that your body is making contact with the earth. Can you let those spaces relax down into the ground? And give yourself a quick body scan from the top of your head down to your toes, just noticing where you're carrying any tension, any sticky spots from the night previous. And as you continue that scan, let's start with 3 big welcoming breaths, greeting this morning together. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale out your mouth, nice and slow. Good, again, like that, breathing in, feeling the lowest part of your belly expand. And a stronger breath out the mouth, feeling your core contract as the air leaves your lungs. One more, breathe in, fill up like a balloon. And sigh it out your mouth. Good, blink your eyes open. You can keep your feet as they are. We're gonna do some snow angels with the arms. Finally, seasonally appropriate, bring your arms out to a T. And as you breathe and reach your fingertips overhead. So backs of the hands rather, are on the ground. You're reaching up, find a big stretch here, stretching through both side bodies. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, take that snow angel back down, fingertips rest along the ground, and arms come back to your sides. Let's do 3 more like that, opening through the chest and shoulders, breathing in, stretching tall. Breathing out, coming back to your sides, nice. Keep taking it super slow, breathing in. And breathing out. Good, last one, make it your biggest snow angel yet. Inhaling. And exhale, come back to your sides. Good, keep your hands resting down along the mat. Bring the bottoms of your feet to the earth. Wiggle your heels a little closer to your glutes. We'll move through some bridges to warm up through the spine and the legs. Push your feet down, push your palms down into the ground. And as you breathe in, start to curl your spine up. So we're moving really slowly, not taking this too extreme this early in the morning, really just checking in. Pause at the top here. Maybe wiggle your heels a little closer to your glutes. Push your feet down, feel your hamstrings ignite, feel your glutes start to help. And notice if your ribs are really splayed out here because you're reaching for the sky. Can you tuck your lower ribs in? And you'll feel that connect to your core. Now you're holding yourself here a little more steady. Good, breathe in. And And as you exhale, lower all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. We'll flow 3 times. Invitation to keep your hands on the ground or reach them back overhead. It's totally up to you. Inhale, bridge pose. Push your feet down, lift your hips. Exhale, lower really slowly. Good. Breathe in, bridge pose. Breathe out, lower down. Last one, make it your own. Inhale. And exhale, hips come to the floor. Good. Now hug your knees into your chest. You can give your low back a little massage here, maybe rocking gently side to side, finding circles with the knee. Switch directions if you're taking these circles. Gorgeous. Now we'll move into a little core activation. All right, stack your knees over your hips. Sorry guys, it's early. All right, knees are over hips, shins parallel to the ground, toes flex back. Now if you notice, your pelvis might be tipped forward, so there's like a space between your back and the ground. Can you smush your low back to the earth? Feel your lowest core turn on. And now with your hands, push your knees away from you so they're right over your hips. This might already be a decent amount of core activation for you. Maybe you're gonna stay here and hold with this stability, practice expansive breath, even while you're here in this more challenging shape. If you'd like to move on, the goal here is to keep the low back glued to the ground so the stability through your torso will stay. And we might start to lower the legs. So keep the left leg where it is and gently lower the right heel to tap the earth. You can keep the knee bent and lift. Good. Inhale, lower the left knee, right knee stays right where it is. Exhale, lift. Good. We're alternating legs, inhaling as we lower and exhaling to lift. Good. Stay checked in with your low back here, noticing if it wants to lift up. Totally normal if that's the case, but remove some of this range of motion. So either bend your knees more, or maybe you don't lower all the way down. It's all good. We are here together. If you want to add a little more, you can bring your hands up and start to reach the opposite arm back. This is just challenging your coordination, kind of lengthening the chain of movement. If you're starting to feel a burn, a little shake, I'm right here with you. Keep breathing through it. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, even out your sides, and 1, hug the knees into the chest. You can find that same little gentle rock side to side. And then when you are ready, drop your knees over towards the right, open your arms out to a T. We're finding a gentle twist. Gaze towards your left fingertips if that feels okay. Take 3 breaths right into your belly button. Good. Gently hug the knees back to center and drop them over towards the left. Finding this really gentle, really easy twist on the other side, gazing towards the right if that feels okay. Same thing here, 3 breaths right into the belly button. Nice job. Gently return to center. And here we are taking the world's biggest full body stretch. So feel your toes reach forward, arms reach back. You might even pretend you're waking up for the very first time, thinking, I never want to leave this bed. Well, you already did. Nice job. All right, we're going to meet in a tabletop position. So take your time. If the stretch feels good, you might just make yourself roll onto one side, press up to a seat. Tabletop is where we meet. We've got 1 minute of cat and cow to start the day. So if you know what you're doing, you can head there now. If this is your first time, spread your fingertips wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And as you breathe in, drop your belly and gaze up. I always like to spend a couple breaths here on the first time, just exploring the edges of this shape, maybe moving in little circles, dropping the hips side to side, seeing what's up with the neck. Breathe in and breathe out. Cat pose, arch your spine, chin to chest, send your heart up through your back. Maybe you want to stay here for a few breaths too and explore. Whenever you're ready, start to match breath to movement, moving between these two shapes, adding on any amount of wiggly, funky, waking up the body times. Please don't quote me on that. All right, we're here for a full minute. You have about 10 seconds left. Enjoy the movement. Let it feel really good. One more full round using your breath. Good, and find stillness in static tabletop. We'll work a couple more twisting shapes here, doing thread the needle first. So left hand comes a little more towards the center of your mat. If you have sensitive wrists, I like to use the tops of my knuckles here, just take some of the pressure off. As you breathe in, peel the right arm up, pause for a moment here, find circles with the right arm, maybe just an opening through the chest. You're here for 4, for 3, exploring for 2, and 1. Inhale, reach the right arm up high. As you exhale, tuck the right arm under the left, but don't let it reach the ground just yet. So you're reaching the right arm under this bridge. Your upper spine is twisting. Your core is lightly engaged to hold you here. Can you take one more breath in? And a full breath out here. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift the right arm up, expand. Exhale, tuck and hover, twisting, engaging the core. Good. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, tuck and hover, and then lay the right arm down. Right side of your head comes to the earth. Enjoy this twist through the upper back. 3 breaths here. Send your breath to the back of your heart space, inflating your ribs like a balloon. All right, bring the left hand back to the earth. If it left, inhale, right arm stretches up high. Exhale, tabletop. Let's take that on the other side. So right palm comes to the earth. As you breathe in, reach the left fingertips up high. Pause for a few breaths here to stretch through the left shoulder. And see if you can press the right arm more down into the ground, lengthening through that arm too. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, tuck and hover, holding here for just a couple breaths, kind of refining the shape, finding the stability here. So reaching the left arm through, hovering, engaging through the core. Can you soften through your neck? Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. 2 times we'll flow here. Inhale, left fingertips up high. Exhale, tuck and hover, engage your low belly. Good. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tuck and hover, engage for just a moment, then release into the stretch. Left arm comes to the earth. You have 3 breaths here. Good. One more full breath in and a full breath out. Push the right hand into the ground. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, tabletop. Nice job. Make your way flat onto your belly. Legs go out long behind you. Zip up your legs. Slide your palms down to your lowest ribs. So cricket your elbows behind you. Notice how as the shoulder blades pinch together, the chest already starts to open towards the front of your mat. Push your toenails down into the ground. As you breathe in, lift the chest up. So gaze straight down at your mat. Think about lengthening your spine. Can you imagine you're growing 2 inches longer out of the top of your head? Keep breathing here. Slide your palms back towards your hips to open through the collarbones. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower all the way down. Let's flow 3 times through this Cobra Pose. Inhale, Cobra. Peel the heart up. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Breathe in, Cobra Pose. Push the heart forward. Exhale, lower down. Nice job. Last one. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, come all the way down. Bring your forearms out in front of you, making a number 11 with your arms, finding Sphinx pose. Elbows come under the shoulders, hands go out long. You can relax through your hips and your legs here, and keep gently pulling the elbows back towards your hips to keep opening through the heart. And see if this makes a little more space through the neck here. Spend a couple breaths, just wiggling around, just seeing what's up. This is a great time to like open and close your mouth like you're a lion awaiting a meal, or a human person whose jaw gets very tight during the night. We don't know why. Does she grind her teeth? Well, if she ever goes to the dentist, we'll find out. Let this feel really good. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Make your way to child's pose. Hips go back, knees open as wide as feels comfortable. Let your forehead rest down. Draw your attention immediately here to the back of your heart space. Can you soften there using the power of your breath? Maybe you think about sending the breath to that space, visualizing a balloon expanding as you inhale, pushing all that tension out of the way. And as you exhale and the balloon deflates, there's more space. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, crawl your fingertips off towards the right, finding a big stretch through your left lat and left side body. Find 2 breaths here. Good. Your next inhale guides you back to center, and the exhale takes you off to the other side, introducing a big, big stretch to the right side. 2 full breaths here. Nice job. Gently return to center. Take another big breath in here. And a big breath out. Good. Rock forward into tabletop. We're going to make our way to a forearm plank here. So find that same number 11, again with the hands, or maybe your fingers clasped together, making sort of a inverted V shape. Send your toes back, lift your hips, and just explore what it's like to engage in this shape this early in the morning. Don't be mad at me that I'm making you do a plank. This is for all of our own good. Push your arms down to create a little lift through the shoulders. Maybe lower your hips a tiny bit. Mine tend to pike up. If you're feeling like your hips are dragging down, think about dragging your tailbone up. Pushing the arms down, engage through the legs, engage the glutes. Think about hugging your hip points up to meet your ribs, to engage your low belly. Breathe in here, soften your face. And breathe out. So good. We're pressing up to a high plank. You can do this 1 arm at a time or by coming down to your knees first. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Down dog. Lift your hips. Use your core. Send your hips back. There is nothing like the first down dog of the morning. It feels so good. Keep pedaling out through your legs. Spread your fingers really wide. Index fingers point straight forward. So arms are gently rotated. Spiral your armpits in towards your face to spread your strong shoulder blades across your back. Notice if this makes any more space for the neck to lengthen. Breathe in here. Big breath out. 1 more like that. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, send your tailbone high. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tiptoe your feet towards your hands, releasing into ragdoll pose. So tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe as slow as you can. And when you've gone as far as feels good, relax. Feet can be wide, knees can be really bent. This is your first big fold of class. So explore what needs some love, some attention. If you think you're relaxing your neck and your shoulders here, can you relax them even more? Nice, and we're about to take a big twist. So if you have a block nearby, Put it right in the middle of your mat underneath your nose. Bring your left hand or fist to the block. Left knee bends. You can also put your hands on the ground. As you breathe in, draw the right arm up high. Pause here for a few breaths. We're lengthening along the right leg. Both arms are reaching to the edges of their wingspan. Look up if it feels good, down if it doesn't. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back down. Let's find that on the other side. Right hand or fist to the ground, right knee bent. Breathe in, draw a bow and arrow with the left fingertips. A few breaths here, noticing how this twist feels different on this side. Noticing where you feel space and ease. Breathe in. Breathe out, calm down. Good, bend your knees generously. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend your knees even more. Lift yourself up to stand. Nice. All right. Find mountain pose at the front of your mat. Feet are hips width distance apart or closer if that's comfortable. Spread your toes wide. Feel this foundation of the earth beneath your feet. Engage through your legs as you stabilize from the low body up. Gently firm your glutes. Send your tailbone down. So if you tend to be like Kardashian butt, can you use the power of your low abs to draw your pelvis directly underneath you? Legs are strong, core is engaged. From this foundation, can you breathe in, reach your arms up high? Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bend to the right. So this is why the legs are so strong. Legs are stable to support this seaweed-like motion in the upper body. I like to bring my right hand to my left rib cage to remind me to lengthen and relax the left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. First reach up, then bending over, stretching through the right side body. Hips bump off towards the right. Notice if you're crunching through the left side, can you lengthen that side too? Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, center. Legs are still firm. Exhale, twist to the right. Reach your right fingertips back, left fingertips forward. Imagine someone is pulling on both hands, stretching your arms long. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, center. Reach tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Hips stay right where they are. Just the torso moves. Arms expand. Shoulders relax away from the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, mountain back to center. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Bump your hips forward. Maybe you stay just like this. Maybe you bring the arms into a cactus. Manifest space across the throat and the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Inhale, mountain, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, tabletop. Plant your palms. Come to your knees. As you inhale, find baby camel pose. Stand on your knees, hands come to your low back. Think about lifting up through the chest. We're here for a couple breaths. This is one alternative to chaturanga. We'll do a cobra variation a little later. This is an option for you if you want to work on opening without a lot of pressure on the wrists. Breathe in. And as you exhale, gently come down. Make your way to downward facing dog. We'll flow twice now through this series, matching breath to movement. I invite you to maybe even close your eyes if that feels comfortable, and let these repetitive movements really draw your focus in and help you focus on the power of your breath. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend left. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist right. Hips are firm. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart to the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. We've got one more together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, firm through the legs. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, baby cobra. Can you lengthen your low back? Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, nice. We'll move on now to our sun B flow. We will actually not flow through this. We're gonna take it a little slower. And as we start to build heat through the body by holding shapes for longer, I invite you to tap into in each shape where you can find the effort. That probably won't be hard, but tap into those spaces where you can find like a little morsel of ease. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips back. Lift your arms up. We're here for several breaths, so you got this. Bring your hands to your legs real quick. Push your knees out into your hands, and then meet that resistance with your arms to push them back in. Hold this tension through the legs as you reach your fingertips back up. Can you point your tailbone down like 2 degrees? Engage the low belly, nice. And you're here, you're breathing. We're gonna do some twists. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips go back. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale, center. You got it. Keep sinking lower. Exhale, twist to the left. Hello. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. So good. Inhale to center. 1 more round. Exhale, twist left. Can you relax your face? Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Oh, it burns. Woo, inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back to low lunge. Left foot steps back. Left foot back, right foot forward. All right. Spin your left foot down. Inhale, warrior 2. Spiral yourself open. Back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Front toes point straight forward. Hug your heels in towards each other to activate through your inner leg line. Excuse me. From this stability you're building through the legs, can you lift up out of your hips, lengthening the side body? Send your fingertips long. And in the same way as we were twisting, you were imagining someone was pulling your fingertips. Find that same engagement here, that same lengthening through both arms. Keep hugging your heels towards each other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach the right arm forward and down. Left arm high. You might rest your right arm on your knee. If you need to come out of this for a minute, let the right leg rest. It's all good. Get right back in it with us. Notice if you're dumping a lot of your weight into your right leg. Can you pin your left pinky toe to the ground and engage along the left glute and hip to even out the weight? Nice job. Breathe in. Breathe out. So good. Keep this lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Oh, it burns. I'm right here with you. You're doing great. If you're telling yourself right now that you really need to rest, can you go one more breath and then give yourself the break? Good. Square both shoulders towards the side of your mat. Make this a side bend, not a back bend. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front. Good, you're here for one breath in, that's it. And one breath out, so strong. Inhale, star pose. Straighten both legs, toes out, heels in. Draw some circles with the hips. It's weird, but it really doesn't matter. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lower your hips down, find goddess pose. Knees are tracking over the middle toes towards your pinky toes. So think about this inseam on the front of your pants rolling back behind you. Yes, feel your glutes, your outer hips turn on. Bring your hands to your thighs. We'll do a little twisting here. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, drop the left shoulder, gazing over the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. So many pops and cracks in the morning. Nice. One more round. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Beautiful job. Inhale, back to center. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. We're here for 2 breaths. You got this. Can you sink a little lower? Can you lean back, shoulders over hips? Breathe in. Breathe out. You got it. Inhale, star pose. Burst up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to clasp behind you. Option for a chest expansion. Inhale, puff up your chest. And as you exhale, wide leg forward, fold toes in, heels out. Let your head pull down towards the ground. Now this is your choice here. You have lots of options. You can release the bind at any time. You can find some side to side movement. Maybe more twists are feeling good. Open and close your jaw. Let this next 5 breaths here be a space to find exactly what your body's asking for today. Or a moment to tune in and notice what the body's asking for. Nice job. One more full round. Beautiful. Fingertips back to the earth. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Right foot is still in front. And from here, we're going to move into a side plank. So left palm to the earth. Roll onto the pinky edge of your left foot. Start to make your way into a side plank, balancing on the left arm. Right fingertips reach up. You might lower the left leg down for a little more support. No matter which version of the shape you're in, you can think about rainbowing through your left side body and pushing the left arm down to find more lift through the shoulder. I'm right here with you, breathing. We've got 2 more breaths. Good, breathe in here. Exhale, high plank, both hands to the earth. Inhale, shift forward. And as you exhale, lower all the way to your belly, maybe drop to your knees first. Zip your legs up behind you. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale, lower down, nice. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, press straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we'll move through nice and slow on the other side, and then we'll be just about done. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose, you got it. Sink low, reach up high. See if you can reach your hips even further back behind you, like you're reaching for one of those impossibly tiny kindergarten chairs. But as you reach, notice if you start to bring that sway back to your low back. Even as you reach back, can you engage through your glutes and your hamstrings to tuck your tailbone? Good, you know the engagement through the legs, find that here. Reach the fingertips up high, inhale. As you exhale, airplane arms, send your fingertips back, pinch your shoulder blades together, heart leads forward. Maybe you rise up onto your toes, finding drinking bird, adding a balance challenge, and we'll flow 4 times between these two shapes. Inhale, chair, sink and reach. Exhale, airplane or drinking bird. Good. Inhale, chair. You got this. Exhale, airplane or drinking bird. We got 2 more. Can you relax your face? Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane, arms or drinking bird. You're doing amazing. Inhale, chair. Sink your lowest. You got it. Exhale, drinking bird or airplane arms. Yes. Inhale, chair. Exhale, release. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step the right foot back. Right toe step straight back. Left foot is forward. Right foot is back. Nice. Spiral your right heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. Windmill open. Give yourself a minute to set up. I recently learned that my warrior 2 stance is way too long. And not that I was like trying to be like a bratty yoga person about it. I just did not realize until I saw a video back that I was just way extended, which makes it really hard. And I say this to tell you, try shortening your stance a little bit today. Just try it, see what it feels like. You might find that you're able to more consistently engage through the legs if you just give yourself a little bit more space to work with here. So maybe shorten your stance. Fingertips are out long. That was a sneaky way to get you to take like 8 breaths here. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm comes forward and down. Right arm high. You're still breathing here. Push through the right foot just as much as the left leg is supporting you. Think about opening the chest here. Your torso is in a twist. You're supported by your core on all sides. Maybe you can even practice lifting the bottom arm up, really testing the strength and stability of the core here. Inhale, reverse warrior. I know it burns. You got it. Can you stick with it? Can you give yourself half a breath to rest and then recommit? Soften your shoulder. Keep breathing here. Noticing where we go when things get really challenging is a helpful roadmap for the day ahead. So can you relax your face? Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. So strong. Inhale, star. Toes out, heels in. Find 2 circles with the hips in each direction, like a slow motion hula hoop. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess pose. Sink your hips low. All right. If you want more twists, bring your hands back to your thighs. Find that same thing we did on the other side. If you are feeling like there's a lot of like restless energy in your body, I'm going to invite you to do something weird with me. This is something that I do some mornings, just about moving energy out through your body. So you're sinking low into this powerful squat, legs are supporting you fully. And maybe you start to just push. You're just like punching. This is like, you know, those moments when you just want to like scream into a pillow? You can do that. It's just not part of this flow. This is you actively pushing away from you. It's both the intention to be rid of things that are not working for you, and it's also the physical act of doing something a little more forceful, a little more like, nah. So we're here together. If you're still doing the twists, that's amazing. If you're here with me, I'm curious what this feels like for you. Maybe it's like nothing. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out. If you really like that chest expansion, maybe you find it again. And once again, we are here for several breaths. Invitation for you to find whatever it is you're looking for here. If you did the throwing in that last shape, I'm just curious what that experience is like for you as you're upside down now. Noticing your heart beating, noticing any sensations moving through the body, any heat, any coolness, tingling. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe open and close your jaw. You're here for 3 more breaths. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale towards the left foot, low lunge. Good. Plant your right palm on the earth. Start to make your way towards a side plank. If you want to take a few steps to get the left foot back to the right, totally cool. Right wrist is directly under the right shoulder. Lift yourself up into your proudest expression of side plank today, whether that's knee down, feet stacked, feet in, tightrope walk stance. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank with control. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to your belly, maybe drop to your knees first. Push your toenails down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Hands walk back towards the feet. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hip crease. Let yourself come to standing. We did it, we ended standing. All right, we're gonna just do one little thing for the neck, and then we'll end with breath. Bring your hands to clasp behind you. If this is unavailable in your body, grab for opposite elbows. If you have a little towel nearby, you could hold that. We're just looking to kind of prop the chest open. And from this place of openness, start to drop your ear towards one shoulder and then the other, chin to chest. This is a last little check-in with the neck here. Keep the breath as part of this too. And maybe you just noticed we were doing some neck stuff earlier. Is there more space? Does the warmth of your body help you access a little more range of motion? You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Head comes to center. Release your hands, give your arms a little shake. And we'll end with 3 big breaths together. Find a really wide stance here so you can root your feet down, feeling strong, feeling warm and awake, ready for this day. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, maybe look up. As you breathe out, hands come to heart center. 2 more like that. Breathe in, reach up, look up. Exhale, pull this to your heart. 1 more. Breathe in, stretch, look up, feeling awake and powerful. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause for a moment here. Soften your eyes or close them. Give yourself a moment of acknowledgement. It's not easy to wake up and do anything, let alone 45 minutes of movement. I invite you to come back to moments in this practice when you felt present, when you felt soft or easeful. Come back to those moments later in this day when things start to get wild for you. And know that no matter how you're feeling, this calm, this presence is just below the surface waiting for you to notice it. And all you need is your breath. Take a big breath in together. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your thumbs to third eye center. I bow in gratitude to each of you. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. I love that it connects us even though we're so far away. Namaste. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're feeling good. I will see you next time. Until then, take really good care of yourself. Goodbye.